Hey guys, welcome back to Handmade Home. I'm Hester and let me start by saying Happy New Year! Hope you guys had a really lovely break over Christmas and New Year. And I'm back here in 2020 with an interior update. By now you're probably taking your Christmas decorations down and quite often you look around your house and think, ugh, it's a bit boring. All this festive is gone. In January it can be a bit bleak and grey weather. Sometimes little bits in interior can get really on your nerves. But for example, for me, this wallpaper behind me, the faux timber paneling, it's been sort of getting a bit on my nerves for the last couple of months and I really want to change it. So why not? First project in January, give that a change. But as it's January, I don't have a lot of money. Probably same as you. January you sort of don't want to spend anything. So I'm going to see if I come up with an idea to change that wall for less than £5. The main thing that bugs me about this wall is that it's quite warm. My interior here is quite cool, sort of white tones, bit of pink, bit of yellow. And when the studio lights are on like now, this just looks too warm to me. And I think I'm gonna change that into a white or maybe like a more neutral tone. Another thing I love is 3D wallpaper, but 3D wallpaper is really expensive. You know, you have this wallpaper, it looks a bit like it's shingle that you have on the outside of a building, like all these scalloped edges. And I was thinking, surely I can make that myself. Quite cheap and quite easy as well. So I was after a roll of white craft paper, you know, the ones you have for your kids to draw on. Couldn't find locally, but I picked up this lining paper. This is paper you put on a wall before your wallpaper. It has a bit more of a beigey neutral tone. Not as white as I was after, but I think it's gonna work quite nice. So let's get going. The lining paper I'm gonna use, I picked up in my local Wilko store for £3. And I also picked up 2 rolls of double-sided tape. These are 75p each. So if all goes well, for £4.50 we're gonna have a new wall. So out of some spare cardboard, I made myself a template. You're gonna draw these scallops, which are semicircles. You can use a ball for this if you want. My dimensions, this is 17 centimeters and this is 17 centimeters. The straight bit is 10 centimeters. So your scallop at the longest end is 7 centimeters wide. So 17, 7, 10 and 17. I'll put the dimensions of these in the description box below and also pop a picture of it on my website. And we're going to trace these onto my lining paper. I measured the length of my wallpaper need to be 177 centimeters. So I'm gonna get this unrolled and start tracing. So let's take my template and start tracing. On my little mark on my table where it is the length I need 177 centimeters. So I put a little bit of masking tape on 177 centimeters and I'm just gonna keep tracing my template until I reach that point. So I managed to get 3 lengths on the same bit. Now I'm gonna cut it out. I'm gonna have to cut way more. Let's just start with these 3. I just realized my double-sided doesn't have a backing, so it's sticky right away, which might be a little bit problematic. But let's see. So the double-sided goes all the way on this top edge, and I'm slightly afraid because this one doesn't have the backing that it's gonna stick to itself. So I'm just gonna do a little bit and do the rest while it's on the wall. I'm not gonna bother taking the wallpaper off because, well, one, it's more work, but also this texture is it's a bit better for the tape to stick to than the bare wall. So now in theory, all I have to do is stick it on the wall. And continue all the way to the other side. The second row just goes on top, but make sure the scallops are slightly different than the one you had before. You don't want them to be completely the same. So there we go. Only like 30 more rows to do, I think. Let's get cutting. So I've done 7 rows now. Kiki just woke up from a nap, so I have to stop doing this now. I might continue tonight and show you the results tomorrow morning. night. It's all done. Loving it. Yeah, I didn't film too much last night. Thought it's too dark to film, and you probably don't want to see me stick down paper because it's pretty boring. I must say, pretty tedious work cutting everything out and sticking it, but I think it looks absolutely amazing. So what do you think, Kiki? Do you like the wall? Is it pretty? Don't know how toddler proof it is, because she might just start ripping the paper off. But then again, because it's just lining paper, I can just take the ones off that she destroyed and put a new one up. In the end, I did have to buy another roll of paper because one just wasn't enough. I needed 2 more strips, so they are £3 each. I think I probably spent £4 in total on paper, and I used 4 rolls of sellotape of 75p each for £7. I got an amazing feature wall. Okay, didn't hit the £5 I said in the intro, but for £7, I think you can't go wrong. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and have a look at all the other videos here on the Handmade Home channel. I'll be back soon with a new video, and I really hope to see you then. Just say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.